Hey guys, welcome to Be Monthly Live. Thanks for joining us. Good day, Bartlesville. Welcome to Be Monthly Live. I'm Keith McPhail, always with my beautiful wife, Christy. We're here today to premiere our June issue. We're really excited about June, and I'm so glad May's over with. My gosh, May has been a horrible month for the state and for Bartlesville and the surrounding areas with the flood and all the water. It's just been crazy. If you guys saw the video that we did the other day on all the flooding, it's just crazy. And there's so many people out there that need help, and so again, if you guys need help, contact us through Facebook, and we'd love to get out there and help you guys. But we're excited because the sun's shining outside. The sun is shining outside, and it's going to be June, and we've got a lot of things going on in June. But first and foremost, let's premiere our magazine. Our June issues is Route 66. It's the Mother Road. So we went a little ways on this one, and got some great shots. Mike Wilt wrote it, and it's just a great, I love the cover. Every license plate represents the state that the road goes through. So anyway, we're pretty excited about this issue, and we got some great stories in here too. So one of the things that we want to talk about today is that going back to the flooding real quick, we've got some names and phone numbers for you guys out there, so jot these down, and Christy, why don't you let them know who they can contact. There's so much stuff going on out there. Redcross.org, the Salvation Army. I know First Baptist Church is doing a lot of things. A lot of churches are getting their resources together and helping out people, but these are some names that we've got.
Well, at First Wesleyan Church and at City Church, those are two people that specifically gave us the names and numbers. Maybe we should just put it on the screen and add that later. But okay, if you're listening right now, you can reach Colton Frederick, 918-766-4361, and Sam McCullough. Colton's at First Wesleyan. Sam McCullough at City Church, 918-284-5128. And they have offered their number that you can call and get help from them. I know some people felt like they weren't getting the help maybe that they needed. So be sure to give them a call. Like I said, First Church, I saw was doing some things, and there's some other churches, or contact like you have been on Facebook, message us, and we'll be sure and give you whatever help we can.
Yeah, whatever resources you guys that we can get for you guys, we'll sure try here. And so it's been a devastating thing for our state and for our city, and we're just here to help you guys. So, okay, back to the June. Look, there's a lot of stuff going on in June. Today starts Sunfest. So Sunfest kicks off today down at Center Park, which is always great. It's been going on for, I don't know, over 30 years, I think. It's their anniversary coming up. So anyway, Sunfest starts this weekend, so you guys go out to Sunfest. We got OKM starting on June 8th. We got Mr. Phil Vassar, country star Phil Vassar. Say that 3 times. Phil Vassar.
No, Phil Vassar. Yes. No, that is not what Jesus. But anyway, no, he's going to be great, and we've got some other people kicking off before then.
Yes.
Starting earlier. I think 3 o'clock is when that starts on the 8th. So be sure and
let's get involved. Yeah, get involved in OKM. They got a lot of good stuff going on this year. Hey, on today's show, we've got 2 incredible ladies that we just love dearly. Our first guest will be Miss Mary Beth Babcock.
Yes, and she is basically the queen of Route 66. Right now, that's it. That's all we need.
Buck Adam, is it Buck? Yeah.
He is the man. I mean, I love looking whenever something comes on Instagram and I can just see his shiny little face.
I mean, this is the feature right here, and you can see that we put Buck Adams.
There was not enough room to tell all we need to tell, so she's going to tell us.
Yeah, she's going to tell us a lot of stuff, what's going on there in Tulsa and on Route 66, and so we're excited. And also from the Tourism and Convention, Miss Maria Gus is going to be here. Everything you need to know about tourism.
Bartlesville, Oklahoma. Visit Bartlesville, Oklahoma. That's what we do. We visit Bartlesville, Oklahoma, and then you want to live here. That's it. That's what I'm saying. So
and one of the things, also too, Maria wrote in the magazine, we called it daycations. So places that you can go, take the kids, take your family and go for one day. There's a lot of great things one of the things that we want to do after it dries up is go to the gathering place there in Tulsa. We can't wait.
We're so busy here. We haven't been there.
Yeah, it's. I hear it's incredible down there. So there's a lot of stuff going on in the month of June. Also, my birthday. Thank you very much. I'll be 50, half century. Thank you very much. So you beat me there. And,
thanks. Great.
You're welcome.
That was great.
One of the things on Route 66, the father of Route 66, I didn't know this, was from Tulsa. I mean, he is the father of Route 66, was from Tulsa, and so I didn't know that stuff. And we have the most drivable miles of any of the states. Arizona has the most miles, but we have the most drivable miles. So a lot of interesting facts out there about Route 66. It's all Americana. I love that. I just want to start and finish and go as far as you can on that road. It would be so cool. Someday we'll do that. What else? Oh, also too, we've got you started your kids calendar for the summer. So all you moms out there and dads, she started this calendar 2 years ago because she was tired of going on to 15 different websites to find out when the sign up was, and then she missed it by a week. And so I'll let you explain some of that.
Well, let me just tell you what I'm going to do though next year. What I figured out is I'm going to start it in May instead of June, because still June is like almost a little too late. And we had to have another page for it because there's still so many things that you need to know and find out about what's going on in the summer. But maybe we need to put it out there in May.
Yeah, I think we'll do that next year. I mean, we got summer camps and vacation Bible schools in here, so a lot of good stuff. I wrote a story this issue.
I wrote too.
You did. Christy wrote her first piece.
I am not a writer. That was the first sentence on what I wrote. I am not a writer. But it gave me the chance to talk about my dad.
Yes.
And who's not going to talk about their dad if you get the chance.
Yeah, and what a great man he is. And so we had a lot of our writers talk about their dads for Father's Day, and you did really good. I'm really proud of you. Writing is not easy, and
your article is great as always.
Very
thank touching.
you. I wrote one called "Moments of a Father," which is kind of a full circle of from Blake to Grace. And so anyway, that's. What else is going on that I want to talk about? Hey, also too, you guys need to go out and in July we're going to do our Teacher of the Year award. So the Teacher of the Year will receive $2,500, and we're excited about that. I think we've got it chosen down, or 2 people.
This is our second annual Teacher of the Year winner. But also be sure and go and watch Josh's 5-minute video on a trillion. A trillion
to one.
Wait.
400 trillion.
400 trillion
to one. It's a big number to one. And Josh did the video, and it's so good and touching, and it gives you kind of an introduction on the film festival that we want to do, the little Bartlesville Film Festival, a 5-minute
or less
film. And someone asked us, what's the age? Can our kids, we're like, sure, because it's a kid-friendly thing.
Kid-friendly, all ages.
And so they supposedly are very talented, so they're going to submit. We think that's awesome, and that's in September.
Yes, we're going to do that in September. We're excited about that because there's so much talent in this city right now, and a while ago, Maria Gus was singing "Get Your Kicks On" Route 66.
She's gonna sing,
and so we might have her sing at the end of the show.
And Mary Beth, you can sing with her. No, okay, maybe not.
We might all sing by.
I am clearly not
singing. Me either. So I've been dealing with this little summer cold that I have right now. So let's see what else, real quick. We're going to talk about. So be sure, guys. The magazines will be out today after 4:00. They're gone in 15 days, so we keep going up about 500 to 1,000 magazines every month to keep these out there. So we just appreciate you guys. Yeah, we just appreciate you guys and all the support you show us every month and through our Facebook. And we've got a lot of big things coming up this year, and that we're really excited about. And once the green opens up, I want to call it the B Monthly Green, but I know Maria's going to get mad if I call it that. But
we do listen to it every day.
We do.
Being built, and we're invested in the noise of it all. But we love it. Yeah.
But once that opens up, we got some ideas that we want to do, some different concerts and stuff. So we've got a lot of things that we want to do in the next 6 months to a year. So, okay. We're going to go over here and talk to Miss Mary Beth Babcock, who also, if you guys didn't know, we used to live 4 houses down from each other growing up in Woodland. So anyway, let's go talk to her.
We're so glad you're here. Yes.
Thank you.
Hey, I want a hug. Come here. Oh my gosh.
I need to come to Bartlesville.
You do.
Because you are from Bartlesville, which I'm sure everybody knows that, but just in case they don't, because now this whole nother world, I feel like, has opened up for you, and we have to claim your fame. I mean, and of course your dad, speaking of dads.
We love your dad.
And your mom.
Yeah.
Great too, yes, but he's a staple. I mean, if we want to find him, we go to Frank and Lois.
Frank and Lois.
Mhm. And then we can get our little fix with your dad.
Well, anyway, hey guys, welcome to Be Monthly. We have Miss Mary Beth Babcock from Tulsa, and I gotta see this. This is so exciting. I am so excited for you. Okay.
A big guy.
So tell me all about, I mean, how did this come about? How did this come about?
Oh my
I
gosh.
know.
Well,
Yes.
so I've been in retail
Yes,
forever. I've
forever.
always
Yes.
loved it, and that went back to Bartlesville, Oklahoma. I worked at the tennis shop at Hillcrest Country Club.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Worked in the, remember, I worked in the at the swimming pool. And I worked in the did grilled cheese for people.
Yes,
so
yes.
it goes back. It's all Bartlesville.
It is.
Yes.
So I got a new shop on Route 66 in Tulsa in an old 1950s gas station.
Wow.
And we did a trip on Route 66 last year. We went from Oklahoma to Santa Monica.
Oh,
Yes,
wow.
I was
yes.
like, if I'm going to have this shop, I've got to do
I
it.
remember- yeah, I
I've
remember
got to do
seeing
this.
pictures and things.
So got inspired, saw all these different roadside attractions along the way. There's this super cool website. It's called roadsideamerica.com.
Okay.
And there's a whole section on what these are called muffler men.
Yes.
And it has the state of the United States, and it has where every single one of them are.
Huh.
And
So each state has their own muffler man?
well,
Or-
they're just all kind of
Just all-
scattered
okay,
throughout.
okay.
And so I got inspired. I've always dreamed of having a roadside attraction. When I saw Pops
Right.
in Arcadia,
Yes.
I
Yes.
thought, well, that's a new roadside attraction. Still celebrate the history and what is already there, the blue whale, the totem pole,
Right,
all
all these things in our, we talk about all
Yes.
this, yeah.
But I've always thought, why not a new one? So
Yeah.
when I got this shop on Route 66, it just screamed, it's time.
yes.
It's time.
Okay, and you officially opened there when?
1 year ago.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
crazy. It's crazy how
Yeah.
much has just
Time
grown in a
flies.
year.
Yes.
And everything's so cool. Everything's so good. Everybody's loving it.
We love your taste.
Yes.
It's
Yeah,
popping. Well, in the
it's your fun.
shop, I loved what I used to do with dwelling spaces, but the building sold, the rent went up, one thing led to
Right.
another. So I was kind of lost the last couple years and, thought, I've done my thing. But no.
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 It's just the beginning.
It is.
And
Don't you
you-
love it when that happens?
Yes, and you have to trust that.
Yes,
trust
you do.
Your instincts trust
Yes.
that you are on the right path.
Yes.
Even though it may not feel like it at the
Right.
time, just
Gotcha.
keep
Trust me, we
on,
know.
Yes.
keep on trekking.
Yes.
And then, ta-da!
And then-
So
happens.
Buck Adam, so he is an actual, he is a roadside attraction. When we had our big launch party, we had Mayor G.T. Bynum came out to speak.
Yes.
We had the Lieutenant Governor, Matt Pinnell.
Which we love.
Yes.
Amazing.
I mean,
Yes.
and they wanted to come speak at this because they were able to see, and Michael Wallace.
Yes.
Michael Wallace
66.
loves you. We talked to him the other day.
I
was a-
love
yeah.
him.
We were trying to get him today. He's busy with
Yes.
his own stuff going on,
Yes,
but he
yes,
was.
yes, yes.
We told him that you're.
He's gonna be up here in September.
He
Yes.
said you were amazing, and I'm like,
oh gosh, I mean the voice of the sheriff in the movie Cars.
Yes.
So
Seriously.
Pixar films, they had picked up this book when they were doing that film.
Yes.
And they were like, this is the guy. We need to get in touch with him. So he ended up consulting with Pixar.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
Yes, and he's the voice of the sheriff in the movie
I
Cars.
did not know that either. Are you kidding me?
No.
Well, guys, breaking news.
We love Michael. We love him.
Yes,
I was
we
on
do.
the phone with him for like 30
I
minutes
took
the
his
other
picture
day,
while he was on the
and
phone with him because he was just beaming.
he was like, he was so sorry he couldn't come up here. He's writing a book about.
Are we supposed to?
Yeah.
Anyway,
he knows.
Anyway, he's busy. Yeah.
So he's writing a book right now, but he's going to be up here in September, and I just love talking to him. I mean, of course, he wrote The Oil Man, Frank Phillips, and then he wrote
Which
Route
we have right over
66.
there.
Just
Yes.
a wealth
Yes.
of knowledge. And
Yes.
the support people like he and his wife, Suzanne, have given young entrepreneurs like
Yes.
me.
Yes.
I mean, I'm almost 52. So
No,
we're
don't we
pretty-
feel like we're still in high school?
We are
Don't we?
young. Yes. I could do that. I could still do the Bartlesville, the routine, the fight song.
I bet I can hum it, and I can do sort of.
Okay. I still do it. Okay, so, that this
Yes.
kind of can even relate with that. And I tell people today, they're like, "You're always so happy," and I'm like, I was a cheerleader.
That's
And
right.
so I feel today like
Yep.
I cheer for things.
Yes.
Like right now I'm cheering for Route 66.
Yes,
I
and
cheer
we
for
are too.
Oklahoma. Cheer
Yes.
for Bartlesville.
Yes,
cheer
that's
for
that.
Tulsa.
We're like Bartlesville
Right,
cheerleaders.
exactly.
Yes,
And
we are.
proud.
Yes,
Very
I'm proud.
That's the other thing. It's like, when I first opened Dwelling Spaces, it was like, I just wanted a gift shop. But this, as it went on, it's like there's this Oklahoma, this love,
Oh.
Thing
and the
that's just
history.
inside here.
The
You
music,
can't- yeah.
everything. The culture, the movies, everything.
Right,
So,
everything.
So yeah, this was a dream. And one thing, I don't know, do you want to know his little story?
I want to
Yeah.
know the story.
And Michael Wolves helped me a little bit with it.
Nice.
So that was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So Buck Adam is a space cowboy.
Yes.
And so Buck being a cowboy, Adam, ATOM,
Yes.
being the space side. So I
Okay.
matched those two together, space cowboy.
Yes.
And so Buck used to rodeo up and down Route 66 back in the 50s. One day, a rocket ship pulled Buck up into space, and he was zooming back and forth along Route 66 from space.
Quickly, yes.
He noticed that Route 66 needed a little help with revitalization. So he spotted my location and he landed there.
Ah.
So
What a
now
guy.
he is
What a
a
guy.
roadside attraction. Yeah.
I
He's
love
the
that.
best.
And he's been getting support, just
Yeah.
like people realize that this isn't just a silly idea. This is going to attract travelers,
Yes.
and I've
Yes.
already had so many people from Australia, Holland, Germany,
They love
Japan.
Japan
Yeah.
loves Route 66.
Isn't that great?
It's
Yes.
awesome, and you hear that, and I get to talk to them every day.
That's what that's what I love even about being in this building. People from all over.
The world.
Gosh,
And-
how lucky are you?
And I'm just like that, exactly. But that's the thing, you get to meet all these people and they
Yes.
appreciate it more sometimes than the
Yes.
people that have it in their own backyard.
Now, how big is he at your store? How tall is he?
He's 21 feet tall.
21 feet
I saw
tall.
a man standing like
Yeah.
just a little over his leg,
Yes.
it looked like.
We're going to go down there next
know.
week or
We
two.
will.
We got to
Yes.
visit this place. 'cause
He's-
I
And he's
love it.
fine with all the weather.
Yes,
He's okay.
thank goodness.
Thank the Lord.
Woo.
Yes.
Yes, thank the Lord. Goodness, that is, my heart goes out to everyone.
Yes.
Strength and prayer to everything.
Yes.
Tulsa
yes,
got hit
exactly.
hard. I mean, Gene Springs, all those. I mean, you guys,
Yes.
it's just been bad for everybody.
Right.
Now,
Okay.
it's an old gas station. When
Yes.
was the gas station built?
So I believe it was built in 1953. It's a
love that.
PEMCO, PEMCO.
Okay.
And, I hadn't,
Yeah.
of course, Phillips 66.
Right.
And this was kind of a cool story, but it all worked out the way it was supposed to. But I talked with a guy named Joel Baker with American Giants. And he's kind of an expert on muffler men. He lives in Denver. So I reached out to him. I'd seen a presentation he did, and I thought, I'll just see if this guy will give me
Right.
the time of day.
Right.
Yeah.
Reached out, and he said, give me a call tomorrow. So I called him. We talked for an hour. And originally, he has a Phillips 66 muffler man in his personal collection.
Oh, wow.
And we were talking about him loaning that to me for my spot. Time went on, and he was like, I think you need your own. So with my mascot, he introduced me to another guy named Mark Klein in Virginia, and he makes these.
Oh, does he?
Wow.
Yeah. So then, I had to check with the city permitting.
Yes.
Can I even
Yes.
do this?
Right.
And
Yeah.
are they going to laugh at me? Or are they going to say yes? But thank goodness the city realizes what he's going to do.
Right. How
The
important it
impact
is, yes.
and how it'll
I
affect
love
other businesses,
that.
and that it'll help
It will.
everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not
the
just
tourism, the every. I mean,
And I'm so glad Matt Pinnell and
Yes.
Governor Stitt are so about tourism, and they're really about Route 66.
Yes.
we got to meet, and Maria was here
Yes.
with us too, and Matt Pinnell came over and talked a little bit to just a group of people before the groundbreaking ceremony
Yes.
over at the green space.
Oh.
Can't call it Be Monthly Green. I don't know. Correct me. Anyway, over there, and but he was the greatest guy
Oh my
and
gosh.
answered everybody's questions
Yes.
and is so excited, but so easy to talk to.
Exactly.
I loved it.
He's even, since Buck has arrived, he's reached out. I mean, what lieutenant governor takes the time to reach out to a small business owner
Right.
and checks on things?
Right.
How
Well,
are things going?
He knows how big you're going to be.
Yes.
He knows how big you are. And it's going to be, I mean, you do. Your
Well, that's why we
creativity
wanted to have
and
you on the
everything
show.
is amazing.
It's your baby. It's her baby.
I love him.
Well, you've got all
So,
kinds of
yeah.
stuff going on there.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I love that. Now, you don't serve food or anything. It's just all gifts, or do you?
Sometimes we'll bring a food truck in.
Okay.
Because there's a nice parking lot.
I can't
And
wait
we
to
have,
see that.
Yeah, we have a place called the Pop House. It's like an 8 by 12 foot little house, and they do sell popsicles, craft popsicles.
Cute.
So you can have a popsicle from them and hang
Okay,
out
I
and
love
see
that.
Buck, take pictures.
Oh, that's so cool.
And the shop, that's the other thing, like with Outpost, the coffee shop.
Yes.
The reuse of those cool old
Oh,
buildings.
it's so awesome.
Yes.
We're doing our next issue. We're doing homes and buildings in Bartlesville, and just the way that they have been used and the things that they've seen and gone through. It's just fascinating. And with our history here, my great grandfather, Don Tyler and Dewey, and all that he's connected with, it's just amazing.
Right.
And we so appreciate what came before us.
Right.
Yeah, don't waste it.
Exactly.
Yes.
And that's with this, it's like I'm trying, to make sure celebrating the past, but also showing that there's a future.
Yes.
We have the most travelable road. Route 66 right here in the state. Look, we're 55 miles away. I mean, we can get to Route 66 in less than an hour from Bartlesville, in east or south. It's in our backyard, and people need to grab it. That's why we did Route 66. I just thought, people need to get on this road and travel it. I love that.
Well,
And teach your kids.
It's fun. There's a cool little book. It's called the Easy 66 Guide, and it's like a guidebook, and it'll break it down state by state, tell you, if you're going eastbound or westbound, exactly where to turn, what to make sure to stop and see, where to stay. So there's
awesome.
And we did when we did the Oklahoma to Santa Monica.
Yes.
We used it, and
and it was just perfect.
I drove, and my friend, she was the one. She was like, "Okay, turn here, turn there." I'm like, I'll just drive. You just tell me where to go.
Well, and also the Blue Well. The Blue Well's just less than an hour from here, and we got our picture there. We love the Blue Well.
And they say, Michael Wallace, he's always said, you don't have to do it in one trip.
No.
He was like, it takes a lifetime.
Nice.
And I was like, he just has the way of
I can't wait to meet him.
the words. Oh,
personally.
you're gonna
I can't wait that.
love him.
Okay, tell everybody the address. If you got a website, tell everybody the information.
Yes, so it's in Tulsa, Oklahoma, Buck Adams Cosmic Curios on 66. It's 1347 East 11th Street, and really close to the neon meadow gold sign. We're fairly close to the Mother Road Market, just down the way, El Rancho Grande, just all of these historic, places.
I love that, and we'll put that down below
link
too.
all that.
We'll link that. And you have a website or anything?
Website is www.buckadams on 66.com.
Nice.
When we say we mean Josh is going to link all that.
Yes,
right?
Josh will link all that. Josh will take care of all that. Hey, listen, we love you, and we've known you for over 30 years, and we
We're
just
proud of you. Oh my goodness!
So I love what you're
so
doing.
sweet.
Wow.
We're so proud.
I'm
of you.
honored to be here.
oh well, thank you.
We feel like we have the rock star right here. So, yes, yeah, we're excited.
Okay, right there. We'll leave him there, but
Him too.
we're gonna bring over Maria Gus and visit with her about some tourism and
Don't
stuff.
leave it. I get
Okay, everybody. I think if you live in Bartlesville, Oklahoma, you know who Maria Gus is. If you don't,
Yep.
here she is.
Hi.
Well, we all
I'm
were
here.
in school at the same
We were all
time.
in school,
Yeah.
so I looked up to Mary Beth, huge, and so we were in class together, like we were in the same school at the same time, because at that time the high school and the mid-high were different. So I really only could look at your pictures in the all sports booster book, and I'd be like, oh, she's cool, and he's cool. Yeah, so you guys were sort of like...
We're way older is what... is
No.
the point of this.
No, you're not way older. You're just 2 years.
Yes.
We were separated.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. That
So,
was fun though. But siblings were the same age.
Yes.
Yes, that's right.
Siblings,
That's
yes, went to school with my brother. So, okay, so tell us what's going on. Of course, we talked a little bit about it, about tourism, about Bartlesville, getting people to Bartlesville. Of course, the green space that you're going to talk about, I want you to talk about. And at the end of the show, she's going to sing "Get Your Kicks" on Route 66.
Yeah, I better have the lyrics ready.
Yeah. Get
So-
those lyrics ready. Okay, tell us about
It's so
Bartlesville.
busy right now.
It is.
June is my favorite month.
Yeah.
Getting ready for June is also a very busy time. Everybody is getting out of school and making their plans and getting ready to go somewhere. But June is when it all happens. So, of course, you already mentioned
Yeah.
we have Sunfest
Sunfest.
happening.
Yay.
There is an antique show this weekend. Quilt Fest is coming coming up later. I had to get those, you know.
No.
You have a broad audience,
That's
so
right.
I know
That's
you want
right. Yes.
you want to hit all of those things. And of course, you've already talked about a little bit about OKM Music, and Woolarock Kids Fest is at the end of the month.
Yes.
And then this weekend on Saturday, they are cleaning up the kiddie park. So they're going to have
Do
a
they
big.
need people?
Yeah, they
help?
do need help at 10 o'clock. If you can go down to the kiddie park and help clean up. Anything that went underwater has to be sanitized
Sure.
and cleaned and,
Right.
and that kind of thing. Not everything went underwater, but if we can get it all cleaned up, then we can get them back open.
Okay, here guys, 10 o'clock this Saturday, I want everyone, the thousands of people who watch this show actually, let's get down there and help clean up. And you know what, we'll be there.
Well, and we miss all the visitors that
Oh my
come.
gosh.
Every year, my kids are still little enough that they want to go to the kiddie park.
Yes.
The 9-year-old is phasing out, but he's a little too cool for school. But every year, every time I go, there is always somebody there that is not from Bartlesville.
Right. Or people that we grew up with. that
Yeah,
come back to
right.
see their
Exactly.
parents.
They bring their
Yes,
kids.
they want their kids to
Absolutely.
see it,
They bring their
yes.
kids because they want them to experience it. You know, as an adult or as a teenager, you probably think it's, you know, not very cool, but it is magic.
It is.
It is magic for those kids because it's just everything is right their size, and
Yep.
you get to go and laugh.
It's all about
and
them.
It's all about them.
Yep.
And they have some newer rides now too that the bigger kids can do. They have the Whirligig is the one that's more of like a push motion one, and there's another one that's also sort of like that. I can't think of what it's called.
And anybody can ride the roller
But
coaster.
and anybody can ride the roller coaster.
We've
Absolutely.
all rode it.
Everybody. Although I think last year my mom said she was done. That was it. She didn't want to do it anymore.
We love
You
you,
know?
Mom.
Candy. I mean, you can't beat the
Yeah.
prices.
Oh,
for
exactly.
the
You know,
snacks.
so before I had children, my mom sometimes would just go down to the kiddie park to get some popcorn because
Yes.
it's fresh made popcorn. It's right there. It doesn't cost very much.
Nope.
So everybody can go down there and get their cotton candy
That's
and snow
right.
cone, and it's some good people watching too. That's always
That's
fun.
right.
So
You never know who you're
we
gonna
can't
see.
wait for people to start coming back to Bartlesville for the summer for the kiddie park. And then there is, of course, so many other things on our calendar at visitbartlesville.com.
Visit Bartlesville.
We've got all of the stuff listed. You know, OKM Music has so many different
Oh my
concerts.
gosh.
Phil Vassar, of course, and the Brent Giddens Band on that opening night, and the Steep Canyon Rangers, which are bluegrass music. I can't wait to see
Yes.
them. The Hot Street Party's coming up.
Yes.
I totally changed gears, but that's why I want everyone to go check out the
And that's why
calendar.
you're here. 'cause
Yeah.
We want people to know what's
And
going on.
I want you to share your events too. If you are having some
Yes.
sort of, if you're having something fun that's open to the public and you think a visitor might like to check out, please send it to us at visitbartlesville.com and we'll get it up there on the website.
Nice.
We have so many visitors, you guys. I just gave my report to the Bartlesville Development Authority about how we're doing this year, and certainly in large part due to the success of Ree Drummond and the Pioneer Woman. But we are getting so many groups and so many people visiting, and they love Pawhuska, but they also want to do more. They want to have more time, and so we are reaping those benefits, and we're trying to capitalize on it as much as possible.
thankful for it, yeah.
We are so grateful.
Give me a number. What from last year to this year? Is it?
So we track a lot of different things, but one of the things that we track are the events that we either help in kind or with some sort of a grant or
Right.
financial benefit. And so last year, our return on investment was about 94%. We received money from the Economic Development Authority, and we were able to do a 94% return on investment. This year, it was about 111%.
Nice.
So we're happy. We're happy that we're reaching more
We like
people,
going
and we're
up.
trying to, we're trying to just make sure that people understand that we have a full package here. Even if you can't see everything,
Right.
if you go to the website and you see how much is happening here,
Yes.
you're going to want to come back.
You're going to want to
Yes.
come back.
So,
for sure.
please.
And again, you know, thanks to people, original Bartlesville people.
Listen, Mary Beth, me,
Yeah.
Ree,
Yeah.
and you know we are not on Route 66,
Right.
but we are about 66 miles from Route 66, and we have the big 66 out front,
Yep.
and we have great partners in Miami, Claremore,
Yes.
Broken Arrow, Tulsa. We all in the tourism industry, we all work together
Yeah.
because we know that when one of us does well, we
Oh,
all do
right.
well.
That's right.
So we want everyone to come
And you
visit.
gotta, if you're this close, you gotta come
You-
by,
absolutely.
see Price Tower, see the other
Yeah.
things that we have. to
Yeah.
offer.
Yeah, I mean, we're so blessed to be in this building. But real quick, I want to talk about your daycations that you wrote.
Oh, yeah, right.
Because that's there's some cool stuff, and I've never been to Crystal Bridges. Have you been there yet?
I haven't been there yet. I'm dying to go.
Me too.
Dying to go.
Sorry.
Yes.
I know. Sorry.
I know. It's on my list. Don't be mad at me. I have 2 short people. I'm going.
Chihuli's back.
Yes, we need to go for sure.
So yeah, the Gathering Place in Tulsa. Obviously, we haven't been there yet. The Science Museum in Oklahoma City, which is really cool. I hear. The Jasmine Moran Children's Museum.
Yeah, the Jasmine Moran Children's Museum is in Seminole. It's a beautiful story about how this family had gone on a vacation, and when they came back, they were like, we want to have something like that here. We want to have a museum where children can play and learn and discover. And so they have created like I think it's one of the largest square footage museums in the state of Oklahoma.
For all ages of children.
Yeah, all ages of children. There's interactive displays.
Wow.
You can go outside, climb around.
12,000 square feet?
Yeah, it's just really, really fascinating.
There is a Bartlesville connection to that, which I'll tell you later.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'll have to tell you later.
I wish I had known, because I would have put it in
Yeah,
there.
I'm not sure how. Anyway, I'll tell you later.
That's great. So
Yes.
there's some great little trips on there.
Yes.
We know that our friends in Tulsa are having a challenge right now, but give them a little bit of time. Everybody is going to recover, because that's what we do. That's the Oklahoma standard.
Oklahoma strong. Oklahoma strong.
Yeah.
So that's what we do. Okay, so real quick, what do you think? And then what do you think the green's going to do for the green space is going to do for Bartlesville?
So here's what I think.
Tell me what the day is that they're planning on opening. That.
Well,
October here. Or?
Well, October was our initial plan. I think that there's been a couple of, as you're discovering what you can do, what you can't do, budgeting, I think we're going to push that back a little bit. I felt like October was ambitious.
I did too.
Anyway. So it'll probably be closer to the spring.
Good.
And anytime you have something like that, I don't think that any of us believe it's going to bring everyone's going to come just because they want to go to the green space.
No.
But what it does is it completely enhances the existing tourism product that we have. We know that this Price Tower is just a huge draw for people.
Yep.
We know that a lot of the talent that we get at the Bartlesville Community Center brings in people from out of town. So if we can add one additional piece to all the great things we have, like Woolarock and the Frank Phillips home, all of those things, that makes people want to extend their stay. They want to stay a little bit longer. They see what it is. They want to spend a little bit more money. They want to come back. We want to go eat at this restaurant that we haven't been able to eat at. Oh, and look, there's a concert on the lawn.
Right.
So it's not the thing that's going to save Bartlesville, but it is definitely the thing that enhances and makes our tourism. We have an outstanding tourism product, people. I am telling you,
we do.
My friends in the industry always talk about how, well, I wasn't going to say jealous, but they always talk about how fortunate we are that we have what we have in a town our size.
I mean,
and so
look at this city that we live in.
Yes,
we're blessed.
And we're a hot location. We've had films made here. We've had documentaries made here. We've had so many different world-class performers come to our stage. And so we've got something that we should be proud of.
Yes.
And the more visitors that come here, the more you tell people how proud you are of this community, the better it is for all of us.
Amen.
Because the more they spend money, the better our quality of life. So be the cheerleader.
We are.
Be the cheerleader. Mary Beth is absolutely right. She's the cheerleader. I got to be a cheerleader in junior high. Go Cubs. And I was the mascot after that. I didn't do cheerleading, but I was the mascot. Yeah,
because you were covered up.
I was covered up.
We got a lot of breaking news going on right now.
I was. I don't think I did it my senior year, but I did it my sophomore and junior year, definitely. There was probably a few of us that did it. But anyway, be the cheerleader. Be that person. I want to cheer us on, and the more we cheer, the more we get people to come see and check out what we got.
Cool.
We definitely have the cheerleaders.
Yes, we do. Hey, Mary Beth, come over here and sit down in this chair. We're going to sit right over here. We're going to end the show.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Do you need to stand? Do you need your...
No, I'll be all right.
So, we were in here before the show started, and Maria started singing, and we were like, she can sing. So,
I've heard her sing karaoke.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. I did sing karaoke that one time at the party.
Great.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so here we go. We're going to end the show with Miss Maria Gus singing Route 66.
I am. All right. All righty.
This pillows for us.
Oh.
That's awesome. If you ever plan to motor west, Take my way, that's the highway, that's the best. Get your kicks on Route 66. It winds from Chicago to LA.
Oh.
More than 2,000 miles all the way. Josh has got us.
Offbeat, here we go.
And get your kicks on Route 66.
Yeah.
Take it away, Keith.
Okay.
I'll keep saying it.
Hey,
Joplin, Missouri, Oklahoma City is mighty pretty. All right, I'm done. All right, there you go. That's the impromptu Route 66.
you guys are right. We had such a great time today. I knew with these two girls we were going to have a good time up here, and taking us out with that song.
Yeah. That's with the cold, folks. So really, it's better than that.
Guys,
usually.
go visit Buck Adam
Yes.
down in Tulsa. Visit BartlesvilleTourism.com.
Visit Bartlesville.com.
Bartlesville.com. And the magazines will be out today after 4 o'clock. We appreciate you guys. Thanks for everything. We love you guys. God bless.